Hello there, boys and girls of the Minecraft universe. Centranet here with another news update on the channel. And forgive me if I look a little bit tired. We passed 950 subscribers on the channel tonight, and I did it during a stream. It was awesome. It was epic. I streamed from the Hive, and guess what? Don't tell anybody, but shh. I usually only stream on Saturdays, but we're going to keep streaming. I'm going to stream tomorrow, Friday night, which is really later tonight for you guys that are watching this video. And we're going to stream on Saturday too. Let's go ahead and get 1,000 subs on the channel. I am so super stoked. If you guys like my content, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you guys love it, make sure you subscribe. You can also follow me over on Twitch. I'm doing the Twitch thing too. Just trying to expand out a little bit and reach some new audiences. And today, a brand new beta came out for the Minecraft Bedrock version of the game. It is another Nether beta or Nether update beta. It is absolutely awesome. They're taking care of some bug fixes that people have been reporting. Some of them I've shown you guys on my channel, so I'm going to dive right in and take a look at the fixes in this beta release. All right, so we're going to do the ready bit, and then we're going to do some gameplay bit. Hopefully it won't last too long. Hope you guys love it. So I'm going to go ahead and skip all this stuff. They tell you how to join the beta. There's a bunch of stuff on YouTube that tells you guys how to do this in case the words don't mean enough and you guys want to watch a video for it. If you guys want me to make a video on how to join the beta, let me know down in the comments. I really will do whatever you guys like because you guys obviously like the way that I present it. So let's go ahead and see what they have done here. So first up, we have some fixes. They have fixed a crash that could occur when trying to stack different types of slabs. Now that's one I haven't seen personally, but I have been going through the bug tracker and I've seen that reported a boatload of times, so I'm really glad that they took care of it. Now let's go to the general section. They removed quotation marks from the loading screen tips. Fix the issue with ambient noises playing too frequently in the Nether, and then they list the bug that they're fixing, so that is really cool. They renamed various blocks and renamed JSON files to reflect changed block names. Consistency is important, and I'm really happy that they're paying attention to that. The change emotes button is no longer missing on Android devices. The P in pig step is now capital. I saw that when I showed you guys the music disc. It was really funny. I thought it was weird. I didn't know if it was a bug or not, but apparently it was. And they have finally taken care of that. Not finally. They're working really, really fast. The hitbox on hoppers has finally been adjusted. One thing that has always driven Bedrock players crazy is when they're trying to get to the chest and all they can do is click on the hopper. Even if it was a double chest in front of two hoppers behind it, you would somehow manage to go right through that double chest and click on the hopper. It shouldn't work that way, and they fixed it, so that's awesome. The Nether Sprouts item texture is no longer extend outside the bounds of an item frame when rotated. So you take another sprout, stick it in an item frame, and it wasn't lining up. It actually was overlapping and going outside the item frame. So I'm really glad they fixed that one too. We want the game to look good and play good, but looking good matters just as much as the gameplay itself. And now, let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay fixes. So spawned cave mobs aren't counted as surface mobs anymore. This one has been in the game for a little while. They have fixed it on a couple of releases, but it always seems to come back. So I'm really happy they're addressing that here. They added nether wood crafting recipes, and they make it so that you can't take the nether wood stuff and burn it in a furnace as fuel. So they're trying to make sure that we don't completely rely on the nether to be able to play the game. I think that is really cool. Fire now ticks properly and can be extinguished by rain. Well, that's important. They added chain crafting recipes, added fire sound for soul fire. Gold ore can now be smelted in furnaces and blast furnaces. Well, that seems pretty important. Melting ancient debris now gives you XP. That is awesome. You should always get XP for smelting stuff. Quartz bricks can now only be crafted Quartz bricks can now only be crafted quartz blocks. I don't know why, but that screwed me up. It may be all the cues. I don't know. Reading is fun, especially when you're doing it with other people watching, like you guys. Polished basalt can now be crafted using a stone cutter. So that is awesome. The stone cutter is amazing, and it is great that you can now do it with basalt. especially the polished kind. Crafting polished basalt now gives the player the correct amount of blocks in return. Yes, please, thank you. Warped and crimson stems can no longer replace blocks when grown or are generated. Shields can now be dispensed and equipped to players. So everybody uses dispensers like to build a machine to automatically give you tools and armor and all that good stuff, and they have now added shields to that. This is a big one. The fortune enchantment now works again. This is another on again, off again thing. I really hope it's fixed for good this time because fortune rocks. We all love it, so we get more diamonds from that ore, and it's good to see that they fix it again. Pumpkins and melons will now grow when underneath observers. This is very important for people that are building automatic redstone farms that harvest things like pumpkins and melons. So 2 thumbs up on that one, just like this. Fix the bug that would cause the Ender Dragon to reset after leaving and returning to the fight area. Yeah. Fix an issue with too many cats spawning in villages. You do not want a cat infestation, especially when a lot more mobs can cause things like lags. And when you want to be able to control when they spawn, you do not want any excess cats out there in the world. All right, let's move on to the mob fixes. Hoglins no longer spin around when moving down full blocks. Well, obviously, they've always done that on stairs and slabs and that kind of stuff, but full blocks, there should not be a problem there. Fixed a bug in melee attack goal, where mobs would not attack if they were sitting in a boat or a minecart. Tweak spawn rates for piglins, hoglins, and zombified piglins. We know that they're going to have to adjust spawn rates of pretty much everything that they just introduced in the game. They're still making changes to spawn rates from everything we had before, so it's good to see that they're paying attention to it. Piglins now correctly equipped golden armor when it is thrown at them. Piglins that are admiring now drop gold ingot if one-shotted. Well, that's good. I mean, if you kill them, they should drop the stuff that they have in their hand, whether it's one shot or, multiple shots. Hoglin and Strider babies now have the lead attached at the correct spot. Zombified piglins are now immune to fire damage. They should be. They're that Nether dude, and they're deadly. Also change the fire immune attribute to be correct for multiple mobs. Wither skeletons now render armor correctly. Fixed a bug where a mob could catch on fire if it was standing on an entity that was in lava. Bees no longer get stuck under stairs. That's good to see because we have seen that over on Chicken Block. Tweak the baby Strider hitbox, which was too small. You want the hitbox to match the size of the mob. Baby hoglins now have cute, oversized heads. I gotta see that. There's nothing cute about piglins. Or hoglins, sorry. Mobs now correctly equip netherite armor. Piglins can now exist in peaceful difficulty. Really? Why would they exist in peaceful difficulty? I'm gonna have to look at that one. Piglins no longer hover when aboard boats and minecarts. Endermen can now spawn in the Soul Sand Valley biome. Great, another place to deal with Endermen. Nice. Piglins and hoglins now flee from zoglins. That's good. That I showed in my video. It looked really weird. It did not match the documentation, so I'm really glad they took care of that. The correct sound now plays when hoglins transform into zoglins. Awesome. All right, world generation fixes are up next. Ruined portals in the Nether now use Blackstone. I can't wait to see that. I'm really interested to see all of the places that we get the Blackstone stuff. I don't know. New blocks in the game really excite me. I'm looking for new things to be able to build with. Not the best builder, but I like to have a lot of options when I'm building stuff. Fire charges can now be found in Ruined Portal chest. Tweaked Ruined Portal loot tables. Changed number of roles to match Java. So there's another parity thing. We're big on parity. We don't want too many differences between the game. We want for everybody to have an awesome experience, whether they're playing on Java or on Bedrock. Made Ruined Portals spawn less frequently. I didn't think they were that frequent, but we'll see what they're aiming for as they work their way through getting the final product for 1.16 together. Updated Bastion loot tables, and they've got a couple of bugs there that they list. I did go out there and look at these. They're trying to focus on making sure that things between Java and Bedrock are the same, and they want for the things that we find in the chest to add value to the game. So that's important that they're paying attention to that. Magma cube spawners now generate inside bastions. I have not laid eyes on a magma cube spawner yet, so I'm looking forward to seeing one of those. Walls in generated structures now form the proper connections. So that's awesome. Wonderful, fantastic, and terrific. Graphical changes. They tweaked the piglin and hoglin spawn eggs to match Java. There's another parody thing. I am a major fan of parody, as long as they don't break the stuff we have. Golden tools that are being examined by piglins render correctly in their hands. Piglin arms now swing correctly when walking. Fire now burns blue when burning on soul sand. I showcased that when I showed you guys all of the new items that were in the game. If you guys have not been watching this whole series, make sure you watch the playlist that I have posted for all the 1.16 changes. There was, if you didn't have fire tick on and you tried to light soul sand on fire, it would burn red instead of burning blue. It was really weird. I'm glad they fixed it. And user interface, they fixed the iOS keyboard because it was covering the text input box when typing. So that is awesome. Let's hop over to a beta world and let's check out some of these changes. And I want to see the magma spawner because I haven't seen it yet. All right, so here we are in the Nether, in the beta. I'm in 1.16.059, just like I told you guys before. It is on the top of the screen, and I'm going to show you a couple things. We're not going to go through the entire changelog. I just read you all those words, but we cannot show everything. I just don't have enough time to do it in one video, so let's go ahead and look at this. We have music disc, pig step, and it has a capital P. All right, now let's run over here. So I threw some soul sand down. Look at the Enderman picking up the blocks. Where'd he go? He's gone. I think he's mad at me for looking at him, even though I'm being creative. Now, as you guys can see, everything is lighting blue exactly the way it's supposed to. And here's one of the big ones. Look, there's a hopper, there's a chest. You can actually scroll all the way up to where the hopper is before the hitbox gets engaged, which means that we can look in chests that are under hoppers finally without pulling up the menu for the hopper. So that one is really big. That one makes me really happy. And I don't have this other one ready, but let me see if I can go ahead and get a spawner up. So we're gonna have to do it this way. And why did I get a chicken? Let's get magma. So I'm gonna make one of these in creative, but these are now a real thing in the game, which is amazing. I have to go and I will be doing a showcase in the next few days where we can see one of these up close and personal now that they're spawning out there in the wild. Chicken, I threw the chicken in there. That's what I get for not paying attention to what I'm doing. I knew I was going to pay the price for getting a chicken in my inventory. So there are no chicken spawners in the eggs, or in the game. But magma cube spawners are going to be a real thing. So I will be doing some much more exploration, not explanation, like I said. Tired, guys, it was a long stream, but I wanted to get a video out for the beta. I will find the places where those spawners are, and we will be able to see them up close and personal. You guys also want me to look at existing or the old style fortresses to see what kind of changes have been made to those. I'll be doing that too. Any other ideas, anything else you guys want to see in the 1.16 betas or the snapshots? I will not draw the line just at Bedrock. Let me know down in the comments on what you guys want to see, and I will go and I will see if I can find it for you and show it to you. And tonight I am in my Java skin on the Bedrock version of the game because like I said, I was streaming from the Hive and they have put some restrictions in place on height of skins, and my Bedrock skin is very tall because I am Mr. Incredible. If you guys liked this episode, make sure you hit that like button. If you loved it, make sure you subscribe. And this is CentralNet. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out.